Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing your August love reading. So this is going to be all about your love life, and let's see what's going on in terms of love, romantic love, all that types of jazz. It could come into friendship as well, and I'll try to cover singles and committed relationships also. So let's get started with this reading. So we have group number 1 with the clear quartz point, group 2 with the howlite, group 3 with the selenite ball, and group number 4 with the clear quartz. So let's get started, and please choose your group. As usual, all the timestamps will be down below and in the description box. And also, if you would like to get a private reading with me, all my rates are down below. Please message me before purchasing, as my rates do change sometimes. And yeah, let's get started with this reading. I also have my crystal shop down below where I sell these rings and some of the crystals I feature in these videos as well. So let's get started. Start off with group number 1 with the clear quartz point. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's coming in for you in terms of love. So you guys chose the beautiful clear quartz. I love this little guy. He is a lovely crystal. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you guys and what you can look forward to in August. So as usual, we have the Leo season in August. So you guys, there's definitely going to be quite a lot of changes I'm feeling. So I feel like it's definitely going to be this emphasis on passion and creativity. And I am wearing my citrine today, which is very much a Leo crystal. So let's have a look and see what cards you guys have. So we have nature and power. So these two are the main cards. I'm just going to show you up close so you can see. So these two I feel like are very much about you guys coming back to yourself. I feel like in terms of love life, I feel like it's really important to turn to yourself this month. I feel like there may be someone coming in, but we'll have a look at that in just a moment. These cards are very much about your energy. So I feel like this is very much about you coming back to your roots, coming back to yourself. And because we have the essence of nature, nature is organic, it's completely natural. It's all about you kind of putting yourself first. So because we have nature along with power, it's actually about using nature to emphasize your love life. So it could be taking more organic supplements. It could be enhancing your beauty routine with less products. It could be wearing more organic clothing. You know, it feels very much about beautifying yourself, and there's so much power in using things that are organic and kind of going towards things that are much more with nature in terms of against it. And because this is to do with your love life, it's very much about how you are aesthetically kind of choosing yourself. So it's very much about your Venus sign. So whatever Venus sign you have, try to use that this month to kind of enhance your attractiveness, and not to attract another person. It's very much about your energy and how you kind of are perceiving yourself. So say if you really want to treat yourself, you want some self-care. Say if your Venus is, for example, in Pisces, it could be to do a much more concrete spiritual practice. And I feel like because we have nature, it's very much about you guys doing something in your Venus sign in nature. And it could be about, you know, doing stuff in nature with your mans or your womans. You know, it could be because we have power. It's very much about that masculine energy, and very much about kind of pushing you in terms of getting closer to your sexual energy and getting closer to yourself. Okay, so let's get you guys some more cards. Let's see what else is coming towards you in August. Oh, I love this. We have joy. That's so cute. Okay, let's see. Okay. Feeling really drawn to this card. Yeah, happiness. A lot of yellow around you guys. I am really picking up on the citrine. I'm really, my mind is very aware that I'm wearing citrine. So I feel like because we have this flower, we have this energy of this like yellow flower. I don't know how to pronounce the word of the flower, but if you are drawn to it, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Cropsis. I'm not sure. But it's definitely about you guys tuning into your happiness. I feel like it's taking life less seriously and kind of taking things in your stride as well. Beautiful. So you're learning to trust. You're learning to trust your partner more. You'll learn to trust kind of the energy that's just any energy around relationships in terms of how you're connecting to other people, and confidence. Yeah. So what I'm feeling is because we have joy, the more joy we're in, the more we're trusting life. So I feel like because we have this truth and confidence, it's very much about you guys connecting to your natural essence and not worrying about what the future holds. So say if you're struggling and you're single and you're feeling like I have no idea what's going on, I have no idea when I'm going to manifest somebody, just remember to try to be in the moment as much as possible, and don't put all your focus on manifesting that one thing or manifesting that end goal. Just be really present and understand that if there's anything you can do in this moment to make you feel much more confident, then do that, whether it's going out somewhere by yourself or whether it's calling a friend. You know, choose things for yourself, because that's going to enhance your love life. It's going to create much more love in your life, and it's going to help you to manifest much more connections with other people and relationships. So because we have truth, there may be a truth that comes out in a relationship that you have. And when I say relationship, I don't mean just romance. This can pertain to any type of relationship you have. So it can be family, friends, work colleagues, things like that. So I feel like with this truth card, there could be something about yourself where you become much more true within yourself. So you become much more authentic and much less apologetic for yourself and who you are, and therefore it brings this lovely confidence in you. I feel like you're just this attractive energy. I feel like you're just this energy that's like magnetic. A lot of people are going to be really naturally drawn to you this month, and a lot of energies are going to be very drawn to you. Yeah, friendship, that's lovely. So as I said, I feel like there is friendship here as well. I don't feel like it's just romantic. I do feel like you could manifest a new friend this month, and I feel like this could bring you closer towards a romantic connection. Also, I feel like you could just kind of spend time with your friends a lot, and love can pertain to friendships as well, because if we can really be present in our friendships, we can be present in every other relationship as well. Like, our relationships are not just based on romantic, okay? It's actually more important to kind of connect to all types of relationships rather than just love. So we have abundance as well. I am picking up on a female to female relationship, so this could be romantic, but it could also be friendship. So if you guys are wanting to manifest a female into your life in terms of possibly a partner or a friend, I definitely feel like there's something there as well, and I think you're going to be intuitively drawn to a new person. This friendship coming in could also lead to a romantic partner for some of you guys as well. I just feel like the more you focus on joy, the more you focus on what you can control, the easier things are going to get for you. Okay, so let's get you some dice and let's see what's coming through. So we have the 6th house, we have Capricorn, and we have Mercury. So I do feel as if the more you focus on your health, as I said, more natural things, you're going to find life a little bit more easier, especially in the romantic section, because I feel like the more you're listening to your body and what it needs, the easier life feels. And I feel like the more you connect to your boundaries, because we have Capricorn, and Capricorn is very much about boundaries, about responsibility, you're going to manifest much more better relationships in your life where you can actually trust people and feel like you can open up. And I feel like you are learning to trust people more. And I feel like with this Capricorn, you could be talking to a Capricorn this month, or you could be kind of connecting to that Capricorn energy of Saturn, and I do feel like you could actually manifest someone through your career as well. There could be, I'm picking up a conversation like I'm hearing conference call, you could be talking to someone quite important that could actually lead to some sort of romantic connection or friendship. Okay, I also am hearing building platforms, building bridges, like I'm seeing like layers upon layers like happening. So it's almost like the more you concentrate on yourself, the more you concentrate on what you can control, more people are going to be attracted to you, because you're not extending your energy out where you're basically overdoing it and you are not filling up your own cup. But these cards are very important here with the truth and confidence, like that's really, really important, because it's all about you deciding what you're going to add into relationships instead of letting them control you. Okay, so let's get you some tarot. Do you want to do tarot first? Yes, let's do tarot first. Okay, and then we're going to have a look into possible people coming towards you and any energies for what's to come in. Okay, so we have the Ace of Rings, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely something going on in your career, so it could be connected to your relationships as well. It could be that you're becoming much more closer with some colleagues, you're manifesting some easier relationships that don't feel so much of a struggle. You could manifest a fire sign as well. We have this sense of leadership. I feel like you may manifest a connection to a boss. It doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you guys, if you feel like you want to get romantic in the workplace, I feel like you could actually manifest a boss or someone who is like giving you an opportunity, who's going to be part of your life in a romantic sense. Okay, so I love how we have Judgment right next to this King of Wands, because it's all about opening new doors for you, like something's being opened to you. I feel like you're going to get a really big sign of a person coming into your life when you are meditating on it, or in your dreams. I feel like you're going to dream about somebody coming into your life. Let's see if I can bring that lighting down a little bit more. I feel like you guys can't really see very well. There we go. Okay, so this feels really, really positive. Actually, no, yeah, I'll throw it like that. Okay, so I feel like for you guys, this is all about you guys really focusing on yourself, and this is all about your courage. I feel like courage is a really big thing this month, which makes so much sense because Leo is all about that core rage. It's about that very much like lioness energy and lion energy. So it's really about you guys focusing on yourself, focusing on your inner power. And the more confidence you feel, I feel like you're really going to attract some lovely people into your life. I am picking up on this sense of justice. If there's anything in the workplace that isn't kind of what you want it to be, you are going to get a sense of justice around that. Things are going to be sorted out and you are going to get justice. And if there's any unfairness, it will be resolved. Okay, I just see a massive opportunity coming in from a man. So if you guys want a masculine in terms of a relationship, yes, I definitely see someone is going to be around you in terms of work. Just keep going forward. Like, try not to procrastinate in terms of work this month, because I feel like this is a really good month to get things going, get things started. I don't feel like it's a month of slowing down. That's kind of the best advice I can say, because I feel like the more you get yourself quote unquote out there, like get yourself be seen in work more, the more people are going to recognize you, and you're going to have much more of a chance of meeting more people if it's romantic or friendship. So in terms of a relationship for you guys, I feel like those of you actually in a relationship, I just see you guys focusing on work a lot. I see you guys kind of wanting to do something different with your partner this month, and something a little bit more touchy-feely. So it could be something more intimate or sensual. I'm just hearing opening doors, opening opportunities. So we have the 4th house of Cancer. We have the 1st quarter, so definitely something is beginning, something is starting. And we have Mars. Let's get one more here. This feels really, really lovely. So I love the fact that Mars is coming out. There's definitely a need for you to apply yourself in terms of sexual energy. I feel like a lot of you guys might actually have, if you want to, like a one-night stand type of thing, because I feel like there's this real big need for you to express your energy. And this is for those of you who don't normally do one-night stands. It might be quite a surprise to you, but then you actually really, really enjoy it, and it could actually lead to something else as well. I'm picking up like it just opens doors, like it just opens more doors for you. 3rd house of Gemini, and then we also have Capricorn, which is obviously this main energy here. So I definitely feel like you've got a Capricorn around you, somebody who's got a lot of very strong boundaries. They're very, very attractive. Like I think you really like them because they have such strong boundaries and they can really handle themselves. And if it's not a romantic connection, it could just start off as a friend or a work colleague. It might not actually, for some of you guys, lead to a romantic connection, but for some of you guys it could do. It just depends. I just feel like it's leading around work. And it could even be like a family friend. It could be somebody like that. That's how you meet. It could be through family. It could be like a friend of a family sort of thing. And that could be somebody that you meet in terms of that. I also feel like you're learning a lot of new things, and it's bringing you to a much more comfortable place in your single life, because I feel like it's allowing you to just explore. I just feel like the more you kind of commit yourselves to hobbies and kind of exploring your mind, get really curious about your body, like get really curious about your personality, because we have this human body for a reason. You know, we have this soul with so many facets. It's really important. I'm encouraging you to explore yourself more. Yeah, sexuality, beautiful. Okay, so we have the card of Garnet. Garnet is a massive Libra crystal. This is really good at enhancing your sex life. It's really good at allowing you to become much more in your body, much more rooted, much more grounded. So if you're feeling a bit airy fairy, not very grounded, this is really good, especially in your love life. This is perfect. This is actually so perfect. And then we have Aura Light 23, which is all about clarity, focus, and higher awareness. Feel free to read this if you want to. This is all about becoming aware of your inner self, so you'll be able to show up more fully as your authentic self and who you're meant to be. Aquarius, Pisces, and Neptune. And then we have Garnet. So I'm going to read you guys Garnet as your crystal for this month. So you guys, we have Garnet. So this is also in my Libra bracelets that I do on my shop, and it also is in my Attracting Love crystal kit on my shop as well. So Garnet, this is one of my favourite crystals. I love this. So sexuality, life force, and intensity. And funnily enough, we have Capricorn and Leo on here as well, Mars. So this is a sexual healing at its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, and devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. When used in tandem with tantric sex, Garnet can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help heal sexual trauma. Garnet helps identify and illuminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to mind, body and spirit. Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius and Mars. The last one I'm really picking up on where it says Garnet helps identify and illuminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to mind, body and spirit. I feel like you guys are, some of you are kind of disconnecting from your body using substances like alcohol, food, sugar, things like that. They're really asking you to try and be aware of what you're putting in your body, because it's really affecting the way your mind is working. Like, it's making your mind feel really foggy, and it's basically making you submit more to your self-sabotaging behaviors. Like, I'm hearing just really taking responsibility. And we have revelation. I heard the word elevation. Like, the more you become aware of your own patterns and really becoming aware of how you feel on a day-to-day, like really being aware of your inner child, is really going to allow you to sustain this judgment energy and be really clear on what your boundaries are. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Private rates are down below along with my crystal shop, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, grid number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. So the energy that I'm feeling for you guys is this really buzzy feeling. I'm getting very, very buzzy. I'm picking up the word electrified. So if you guys are feeling very buzzy and kind of very ungrounded, 100% get yourself some black tourmaline or get out in nature, because I feel like there's this real big need for you to come away from technology and social media and things like that. I feel like your brain is just getting really overwhelmed and really overstimulated, and I feel like this will really help you to manifest easier connections because you're much more present. I'm also hearing get off your phone, which sounds so like aggressive, but I feel like for you guys it's all about being present in the moment. And of course being on your phone is totally fine, but I'm just hearing try to have some more awareness about how much energy you're putting into like Instagram and things like that. And I feel like take a break from it every so once in a while, possibly delete the app and then get it back again or something, because I just feel like there's a buzzy energy around being around technology too much, and I feel like just take a break. I'm just hearing take a break, allow yourself breaks, because I feel like there's a sense of like not giving yourself breaks. And I'm picking up on massive Virgo energy, like constantly keep going. Virgos are like such givers. They're one of the signs that are very much a giver. So it's like really being aware of how you're giving your energy away to people and substances and things like that. Okay, so you guys have the crystal of Howlite. This is my Virgo crystal. So I do sell this crystal on my shop in terms of a bracelet form. There'll be this kind of size, and it'll be Howlite. It's a Virgo one. So that's there on there for you if you guys are interested. Okay, so we have the Revolutionary. So this is in the upright, but it kind of feels like it's in the reverse. So a lot of you guys, this is all about you standing up for yourself, standing in your power. And this is very much about you being a leader in your own life, setting a light to things and not being worried about the conflict that comes with it, and not in setting a light to things in like a literal sense. Like, I feel like this is about you kind of taking the steps towards your goals and towards your dreams, and not just waiting for them to come to you. Okay, and in terms of love, I feel like this is all about you guys really making a point to have a relationship in your life that is give and take, equal give and take. And this can be friendship and family as well, and not really putting up with anyone's basically BS anymore. Like, you are really letting yourself come first. So we have thoughtfulness and we have compassion. Yeah, so being very kind to yourself. And this is actually about you guys becoming much more aware of how much effort you are putting into your relationships and how much you're actually getting out of them. Because I feel like a lot of your relationships you've had kind of like the short straw. You've possibly manifested some narcissistic behaviours, or people who have narcissistic behaviours, but also just plain old narcissists or covert narcissists. And sometimes covert narcissists can be the worst ones, because they act really nice, but then they're actually really narcissistic and manipulative. So you're becoming much more aware of who you're being around and who you are attracting in, and we also have gratitude. So what's really important is when you start spiraling or things start to become a bit overwhelming, is to really appreciate what you have and to step out of your normal zone. Okay, if you start to get really overwhelmed, that may be an indication for you to step out of your home and to go in nature more. Okay, so we have thoughtfulness, compassion and tranquility. This is very much about you guys creating a really gentle energy within yourself. So really monitoring how you feel in the day-to-day, really putting in the effort to look after your body, look after your home. I'm picking up on a massive sense of organisation for you guys. I feel like you need to revisit one of your like wardrobes or drawers and really have it organized, because I feel like there's a sense of like getting things in order. I'm picking up on you guys buying clothes, specifically like bikinis or something. So where it's getting more hotter, you guys might be doing that as well. And I feel like in terms of relationships, you are really being aware of how you're speaking to people in terms of relationships. Like you're actually really speaking about how you feel, which is great. And there's a massive sense of compassion and thoughtfulness. And I feel like because you're doing this, you're attracting people who are a lot more thoughtful and a lot more compassionate towards you. And you're kind of just not putting up with anything less than anymore. I'm hearing the song from Mary Poppins, and where she's like, I'm practically perfect in every way. And these are the type of people that you possibly have attracted, where they basically are very selfish and they haven't been able to connect to themselves properly, therefore they haven't been able to connect to you properly. And I feel like you're releasing a lot of perfectionism around trying to control people and trying to make them the way you want them to be. And it's not in a sense that you're doing anything wrong. This is more about you trying to feel comfortable in a place where it's not comfortable, trying to make yourself small to make other people comfortable. And it's no longer about doing that. It's about just letting people be who they are. And if they're not able to kind of change or improve themselves, in terms of if you've had an argument and they don't really want to improve or change, you just got to let them do that. You just got to let them be who they are, because at the end of the day, everyone's healing is at a different time, and it's about letting people be themselves as they are. And I'm hearing light up the sky. I'm hearing just do your own thing, go there on your own, and people will be attracted to you because you are being you and doing yourself. So we have attraction, exactly. So I feel like you're learning to become much more attractive in your energy, really sitting in your body and really allowing people to come to you instead of being scared and fearing connection and fearing intimacy. You want that connection, and I feel like this is all about you and your soul. So in terms of love, I feel like you are forgiving a lot of the past, and we're going to have a look and see if there's anyone who wants to come in terms of this month. But I feel like I'm hearing a starting point. Like this reminds me of the Ace of Wands. It's like number one. So basically this is a new beginning. And it's all about you having to shed the past to bring in the new. So get really curious about anything that you're interested in. Like don't stop yourself or self-sabotage around, or try not to self-sabotage around things that you really love. And I feel like sometimes I feel like we do need a little bit of a boost when it comes to doing things that are good for us, like exercising or eating well, making sure you are looking after yourself. Because if you look after your body, you're essentially looking after your mind and everything else that goes along with it. But I do feel like someone's going to get really curious about your soul. I feel like I'm picking up on a masculine energy. Could be a male or just a masculine person who's really interested in you. They feel like they're just extremely curious and they want to know more. And it might be quite overwhelming for you at first, because they are quite intense. They're somebody who's not very subtle about their energy. So it's kind of like once they get to know you, it's like they want to really get to know you. It feels very Leo. So if this resonates with you guys, I feel like this person could come in this month. You may not get with this person, but you may get with this person. It just depends. It depends on everyone's situation. And I feel like you can meet this person through work or through online, in terms of like Instagram or something like that. So we have temperance, moderation and equilibrium. We have justice. I love that. Temperance and justice right next to each other. That's really powerful. This is very much about feminine energy. That feminine energy rising. Hopefully you guys can see the cards okay. Whoops. Okay, let's focus that in a little bit more. We then have the Three of Swords. The Star. You guys have got a lot of Aquarian and Libran energy here. So a lot of air sign energy. So you could be an air sign, but it's kind of is making me feel like you're focusing on your mind at the moment. You're focusing on creating ideas for yourself so you can manifest a new career or something that really suits you. Okay, so I definitely feel as if there is some new energy coming in. I'm picking up on this sense of like fresh air. Like I'm picking up on this, you know how you feel when you get fresh air? It feels like this clearing, this cleansing. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. I'm picking up on you guys are renovating your bathroom. So random, but it's almost like you're finally getting what you want out of your home. I'm just picking up on a lot of home karma, like a lot of karma is being rewritten around home. And your home can also be your body, like yourself. And it could be that you've been dealing with a lot of insecurities and recovering from those insecurities that people have put on you in your past. So in terms of a relationship, I don't see a relationship coming in this month per se, but I do feel like you guys are having a really good sense of progress in terms of relationships. I feel like you're being really hard on yourself, and I feel like there's this need to release a lot of that and just let things happen, because we have this sense of upheaval and release, and then we have harmony and renewal. So it's almost like there's a sense of like rejuvenating yourself. I feel like you are flipping yourself like 360. It's kind of like I'm seeing like when you're like frying like some food in a pan, like an egg or something, so it's like brown and underneath, but you don't actually know what progress you've made until you flip the egg the other way around. So it's kind of like what is happening right now is everything is kind of storing itself underneath your energy, and it's kind of being ready to flip yourself around, but right now it's not there yet. It's coming in the right timing, and because we have temperance, justice and judgment, essentially everything is coming to its point, like it's coming to its like right direct point. And I'm picking up on the number 6 for you guys. Number 6 is really important for this group, and I'm just seeing things are being like connections are being made. But in terms of people coming in, I don't feel like there's a massive load of people coming in for you guys this month. I just feel like it's very much about you balancing your karma this month and really just settling into that. And I do feel as if you are going to get a lot of creative ideas this month because of that Leo energy. So really lap it up, really milk it, and really be in it. I feel like this is a really good time for you to express yourself. It feels really nice. It feels really great. So let's get you some dice. Let's see what else wants to come through for group number 2. The star is really important. I feel like a lot of you guys are being very hard on yourself and actually manifesting love at the right time. And I'm also picking up on a love situation. A lot of you guys are going through a hard time with a partner, marriage, divorce, something like that. Just remember, if it's meant to happen at the right time, it will, and you'll know when you're ready. Some of you guys are ready to leave a situation, and you'll just know when you're ready, okay? Don't ever force yourself out of a situation if you don't feel comfortable, because that will just make you feel worse. So just listen to your body and take your time. It could take months and months, but as long as you're ready to do it, you'll know when the right time is ready. Your intuition is on point this month. So we have Virgo, 5th house, and Mars, and I did say about Virgo for this crystal. So you guys, a lot of you are Virgos. Virgos is a very sensitive zodiac sign. It's very much about the health, it's about body, it's about organization. So you guys are getting things organized. It's also about the throat chakra. It rules Mercury. So you guys are learning to put more fun, insert more fun into your life, and to be more conscious about how much fun you're putting into your life. It's almost like you may have to be more conscious about when you're wanting to put more fun into your life. So say if you've been working a lot and you suddenly realize, wow, I've been really overworked, and then really try to balance out your energy. It's all about that awareness, essentially. Like, everyone has different types of awareness. But I feel this Virgo is very much about investing in your body, investing in yourself. And Virgo is a really good progressive zodiac sign. It's very much about keep doing stuff. And because we have Mars, there's definitely something that's going to shift this month. I definitely feel that, especially in your romantic life, because we have the house of Leo. And because we have Leo season, the 5th house is about romance, love, play, creativity. And Virgo and Leo are very much like, they're right next to each other, they're sister signs. So when they come together, Leo is enhancing that Virgo energy. So if you actually can enhance Virgo energy and make it bigger and create more of this Jupiter energy around it, like expand it, you can actually make like this massive big opportunity for yourself, because you're actually pushing yourself forward creatively and in more fun. And your romance life is going to expand. I feel it's going to expand in the right timing as well, because we have the star. So you just got to let yourself just keep flowing. And remember, I do feel like there is somebody coming in for you guys, just not at this moment in time. A lot of you guys, it's very much about stepping into the unknown and not being afraid to take control of the wheel and decide for yourself. You don't have to have everyone's opinion. And remember, everyone's opinion is just their upbringing. You know, it's their opinion, it's not fact. So if you want to do something that's much more about your career or something about an opportunity, go for it. If you feel drawn to it and it feels right in your heart and you have such a big passion, why not just go for it now, you know, and really try to start it. And you can't go for something unless you start the first step, you know. So baby steps, guys. Okay, so let's get you some astrology cards. Let's see if there's anybody that's coming in or any energies that are around you. I definitely feel like there's a lot of people going through home environment. Yeah, that's what I said, Jupiter. A lot of you guys are going through home environments, like really big shifts in the home. And I feel like this is because of this massive wave awareness we're all going through, where we're really being triggered to think about how we've been acting in our relationships, how people have been acting with us, how we've been treated, taking responsibility for all those things. But it's also about our family not defining us, I feel, for this group especially, because we have the Aquarius there, and then we have Gemini, and Aquariuses are very family orientated, but they're also very independent. So that's the thing, it's almost like you have to acknowledge that sometimes your family isn't your family. You know, if they're blood related to you, yes, biologically they're your family, but if they're not acting like it, they're not your family. And that's what I feel like a lot of you guys are coming to grips with. And this is obviously, as I say, this is a love reading, but it's about your love, it's about your Venus, it's about how you are interacting in all your relationships, not just romance. And yeah, annoyingly we have Saturn, which is the big old grumpy man planet. Yeah, transformation. A lot of you guys are trying to avoid this, but a lot of you guys, when you actually go into this emotional state, you can actually expand your life a lot more, and abundance is going to come to you much quicker because you're letting it come through. So I feel like it's going to be a lot more fun this month, even though it feels a little bit difficult in the family life. I feel like you're going to have a lot more fun. I feel like you're going to go out with friends. You could be meeting somebody online, a Gemini. And I also feel like you're learning to have more freedom in your connections. So not trying to control situations and letting things happen as they are. So with the lunar moon card, we also have this energy of emotional stealth. So this is all about you giving more to yourself, giving yourself self-love, and really slowing down. And it's also about you guys kind of just focusing on what makes you feel comfortable and safe within your body, within your home. And the waxing gibbous moon here, especially with that Jupiter energy, waxing gibbous is all about this sense of renewal and spiritual energy. It's all about shining your light, trusting that when you are giving out your energy, it will come back to you as well. And it's all about this energy of kind of really changing your habits and practicing more rituals about cleansing yourself. So those things are quite important for you guys, I feel, this month. Yeah, I feel like it's just awareness, and the number 6 is really important. So thank you so much for watching. Private rates and crystal shop is down below. I hope you have a lovely day. Also, I'm going to recommend you guys pink opal. Oh, I forgot to get you guys a crystal card. I'm so sorry. Let me get you a crystal card. I'm going to recommend you guys pink opal as well. I keep looking at it. This is a really good one for you guys. It will help you get more in your heart chakra as well. Okay, we're going to take this one underneath. Angel Phantom Quartz, faith, healing and renewal. Exactly, we did have renewal earlier, so give this a little read if you feel drawn to. But basically this is about allowing you to release yourself from trapped memories to gain your own personal freedom. Empower yourself and write your own story. You owe that to yourself. Sorry guys, I just dropped one of my crystals on the floor here. And then we also have, the main one is sulfur. Volcanic, progress and inventive. Okay, so sourced from volcanic areas, sulfur is an excellent compassion for bottled up emotion that can manifest as skin conditions, fevers and emotional outbursts. Sulfur has a negative electrical charge, allowing it to absorb toxicity and destruction from your surroundings. Also, with Virgo energies, Virgos can really suffer with expressing their emotions because they're very practical and they're very hard on themselves, and they're like the ultimate perfectionists in terms of their own energy. So this is going to be really good at allowing you to separate yourself from that intense controlling energy. It does feel like, because of all the retrogrades, it's really affecting the way you're thinking about it. I'm picking up they don't think like me. So yeah, you're definitely working on that. Sulfur also brings to light the natural disasters in your personal landscape, highlighting your shadows in order to clear the path for renewal. This opens up awareness of triggers that can cause eruption, placing consciousness in action. Leo Sun. So that is your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. As I said, private rates and crystal shop are down below. I will speak to you soon. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started and let's see what's going on for you guys, my lovelies. So you guys chose the lovely selenite ball. I always love selenite. I never underestimate how powerful selenite is. It's such a lovely crystal. Okay, I need to burp. Okay, confirmation. Okay, so we have the card of the Sage. Okay, lovely. So I will pull another card just to get a little bit more clarification. But the Sage always indicates to me that you are cleansing, you are clearing, and you're getting rid of any unwanted energies. The Sage is also kind of taking responsibility for your emotional energies, like how much energy you're putting into relationships and what you're getting out of it. Also, who you're hanging out with and how that affects your energy. Okay, so a lot of you guys are feeling very confused because there's like a big chunk of energy that hasn't been filled, whether it be from a relationship, from a partnership, from friendship. It does feel like this big void that you're trying to possibly fill, or you're just aware of it being there. And this could be about a shadow that you're kind of wanting to get rid of. So I do feel like this shadow could be to do with control and abandonment, and I feel like a lot of you guys could be working with that this month, or you could have been releasing it recently and preparing for Leo season to really open you up. Let's get one more. Lovely. So nature's really going to heal you. And let's get one more. Yeah, connect to the heart. I do feel like a lot of you guys are being asked to open your heart chakra, or your heart chakra is going to be opening very naturally this month. So that means, I'm hearing, what does that mean? This means for you guys that you are learning to attract, or your energy is shifting to attract more authentic connections. A lot of you guys have dealt with codependency, abandonment issues. What's the other one that I was picking up on? Kind of like gaslighting, and that was it. It's like, what is it? Conditional relationships. Like you're learning to become more aware, like you're having like this radar. You're becoming much more aware of when there's a conditional relationship and when a relationship is unconditional. A lot of you guys have been thinking about children, possibly having children, getting a dog, getting like some sort of extra soul in your life, like having another soul in your life. So possibly having children, having another child, you possibly are pregnant. Also for you guys who I'm talking about pregnancy, it will be a planned pregnancy, so don't worry about anything that happens spontaneously. I do feel like if there is a child, it will be planned. I'm just picking up on you being around lots of children. You might have a wedding this month you're attending as well. I'm just seeing like loads of kids running around in cute little dresses and things like that. Okay, so let's get you some more cards. Let's see what else is going on for you guys. Is there anything else I want to say? Yes, I feel like you guys, it's going to be a really big moon this month, so prepare yourself. It might affect your menstrual cycle if you're a woman or have ovaries. Oops. And I'm also picking up on the breasticles, and it's all about you guys nurturing yourself. So we have the card of grace. We have dignity. I'm also picking up with that void card. Things are going to start to be filled by you, like by no one else, by you. And it's because you're slowing down and actually really listening to yourself, which is great. I'm picking up on a raditech, which is it's like a long, like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, if you can stand on it or you can hold it, and it basically releases any electromagnetic energy from your home, and you can plug it in. It basically releases a lot of that. So if you guys are interested in getting one of those, it's called Raditech. I used to have one in my home quite a long time ago. They're very good. I'm just picking up on that. I'm just picking up on this sense of like needing to clear a lot of your rooms from electromagnetic energy, especially if you have kids in the home, and especially if you're on the computer a lot. Put a lot of crystals around you that really like suck up the energy, or possibly like plants or something. But then have passion. Yeah, you guys are really connecting to your passion this month. I feel like you guys are really getting clear on what makes you happy, and you're doing more of it. Yes, beautiful. So friendship is going to be really important this month. You guys are going to be spending a lot of time with your friends. I also feel like in terms of friendship, you could be attracting a friendship who is almost like a sister or a brother to you. And I also feel like for some of you guys, if this friend feels more like a sexual energy, it will possibly turn into a romantic sense, which is really great. So obviously that's going to be different for everyone, so just take it as it resonates. So we then have grace and dignity here, grace being this card, dignity being this card. It's very much about you guys sticking to your guns. So if somebody's taking like advantage of your boundaries, you're really like setting them straight. And I feel like this is very much about you guys opening your wings and spreading yourself out and taking up space. I feel like you are really concentrating on your beauty, the way you see yourself, when you look in the mirror, the way you see yourself, and this is going to really impact your relationships because it's giving you a massive sense of self-worth, and you're getting it from yourself, which is great. I'm picking up investing in yourself, and it feels like money. It feels like you're purchasing something this month that's to do with beauty, and it makes you feel really good about yourself. Oh, lovely. You guys are going to be attracting some masculine energy. Lovely. Oh my God. Relationship. I got so excited then. Yay. Okay, so multidimensionality. So this is what I'm feeling for you guys. Because we have the void, I feel like you guys are nesting. Like you guys are preparing for something. So if you don't know what nesting is, basically it's when you are pregnant, or when you are wanting to be pregnant and you feel like a baby is coming, or you are already pregnant and you're preparing for that baby to come into the world. People nest, and it's basically where you can, you create a space in your home. You get like baby clothes, you get baby food, baby everything. You nest, you create a nest. basically. So that is what you guys are doing. You're feeling much more maternal, and it doesn't have to be just for my females. This can be men as well, or masculine energies. Every person is maternal in their own way. For you guys, it's very much about you guys actually embracing this maternal energy. Let it come through, because it's all about you opening your heart chakra. And especially because we have this joy card with the divine feminine and masculine, you guys are doing such a good job of balancing your yin yang energy, and therefore you're going to manifest most likely as some sort of very, very important relationship, whether it be this month or at the end of the year. It does feel like this year though. It does feel like this year. It feels like boom, suddenly coming in. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Uranus card a little bit later on, because there's this like massive like boom, and you feel much more concrete. I just feel like one day you're going to feel like you're going to wake up and you're going to feel very grounded and you're going to feel very comfortable in your body, and then it's going to help you manifest somebody suddenly that day, because it's almost like somebody comes into your energy field and you don't actually meet them physically yet. It's almost like boom, and then you feel that grounding within yourself. Especially if you're really sensitive, you will feel it before it comes in. This feels like really good. I feel like keep focusing on your joy. This is allowing you to focus on your joy, and definitely somebody is coming in. Wow. Because you guys are actually being really conscious about how you are investing in yourself. And the masculine energy is really important for you guys, especially my females, especially those of you who resonate as a feminine, especially because I know you can get masculine females as well, of course. My feminine females especially, you guys are really being urged to do that thing, to express yourself, to basically just go for your dreams. Just go for it, because that's that masculine energy of actually doing the damn thing. Okay, so let's get some more cards. Let's get you some tarot, and let's see if there's any sort of new relationship or anything coming into your life. Those of you who are actually already in relationships, I do feel as if there is a very lovely balance going on this month. This month feels very easy in terms of romantic connections. So if you're really happy in a relationship, this month's going to be extra easy, and you might be going on holiday or exploring somewhere that's quite a hot country. Okay, so recently, wow, I love this, Two of Cups. So recently, you guys have really been going through a lot of strength in your relationships. Things have been like persevering. You've had to persevere a lot, and you've been really trying to see the potential in yourself, because there is this kind of lack of self-worth. You're really working on filling up your own cup, and you're doing such a good job. Okay. The next thing also we have is this respect and balance. You're introspecting, but going introspective. What's the word? Basically, you're going inwards and going introspectively. I don't know what the word is. Basically, you're looking inside yourself, and you are learning to pick people up when they are stepping over your boundaries. Okay, and it's all about you respecting yourself to have your boundaries there, and people are then respecting you back, which is great. Oh, I love this. 10 of Cups. That's gorgeous. I love the rainbow. That's so pretty. I love these cards. Every time I use them, I just feel so happy when I use these cards. Anything pastel is just my thing. It's such a Cancer moon thing. I'm a Cancer moon, if you didn't know already. So we have this Wheel of Fortune, which is lovely. And then we have the World. So guys, you are really stepping into something new. It just might take a little bit longer. Like, it might not happen in August, because I feel it feels like quite a long process. It doesn't feel like exactly like right now. We do have the possibly, I think this is the Page of Cups or the Knight of Cups, curiosity and discovery. So this feels as if you are stepping into something new, and it feels really easy. Like, it doesn't feel like a struggle. Lovely. Development opportunity and resolution and moving on. Perfect. This is really lovely. I just feel like I could pull you so many cards. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys, you could be working in a hospital. That could just be your job, and pick up on a nurse. And you may want to move away from that. I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting to do a job that's much more holistic. So we have the Serenity and Healing, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, we have the Star, and we also have the Nine of Swords. So I'm sorry I picked so many cards, but it's like I needed lots of cards. So basically, you guys are taking it one step at a time. I'm hearing baby steps, and I feel like some of you guys are colouring your hair. It's so random, but I see you guys colouring your hair. Yeah, so in terms of relationship, it will be later on. It won't be this month. Some of you guys, it could be suddenly. It could be that you already are in the middle of developing a relationship with somebody. If you already know someone, I do see the relationship happening quite quickly. If you're getting really curious and you're really loving this relationship you have with this person, I do see it blossoming this month, and possibly a sense of moving in within the next 6 months for you guys. For those of you, that's very specific. Okay, so let's get you some astrology cards. Let's see what sort of energies are coming in. Yes, focusing on yourself, girl. I love that. Virgo, which is lovely. We have Pluto. We have the waxing gibbous. Jupiter. 11th house. Solar eclipse. We get one more. Lunar, and we also have 9th house of journeys. Okay, so I'm picking up on, I don't know if you guys remember MSN Messenger. I'm just picking up on like an old friend coming back from the past. Or it could be that you are communicating with somebody that makes you feel like you're young again. I am picking up on that. So I feel as if you guys are going to have a massive renewal this month. I don't think there's any more transformation that you need to do. I think you're pretty much already there, ready for something new, which is great. I love hearing that. And then we have this solar eclipse. So it's almost like your friendships are going to be completely renewed. I think you're going to see your friendships in a different way. And then you're going to start to clear out. I'm hearing clearing house. So you're basically just you're attracting in more energies that are much more you. And because we have the first house of Virgo, a lot of you guys could have been dealing with a lot of health issues, and you're basically clearing that now as well. There's a sense of like being really kind to yourself, and that possibly why I was picking up on hospitals, because Virgos tend to have a fear of hospitals, or they have to go to hospital a lot. If they have like a certain placement of Virgo somewhere, of course it's not for everyone. But we have Jupiter in society. This is about you guys expanding basically your friendships and your community, and therefore manifesting a new connection in your life. It feels really, really good. So let's get you some dice. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Wow, I've never done that before in my life. Okay, let's do that again. I did not mean to do that. Okay. We have Leo, lovely, that makes so much sense. We then have the 4th house and Mars, so which is funny because group number 2 got Mars as well, so you might have been attracted to group number 2 as well. Okay, so Leo, 4th house and Mars. So Leo is all about this, this season. Leo is literally in this season. And we have 4th house. So basically, just starting off something from your home and expanding it from there. So you're really putting a lot of effort in your career, and a lot of you guys are going to start self-employment. You're going to start a self-employment. A lot of you guys are going to start a lot of things from home. So this can be a new job. This can be starting a relationship. This can be... I'm hearing having a partner around your house for quite a long time. So say if you're dating somebody, this partner's going to be in your home a lot. Could be that you're going to an Airbnb. It feels as if something is there as well. It might be I'm seeing you getting really cozy in your home. I'm seeing like you're taking your coziness and you're taking it somewhere else. It's almost like possibly wanting to go on holiday for a couple of weeks. Picking on you like taking a cat on a holiday. I have no idea why that's what I'm picking up on. But we also have the 4th house, which is very much about the mother. Emotional foundations, your roots, your family, self-care. So if you put that in Leo, it's about having more fun in the home. And it could be that you guys meet somebody who is a very strong sexual connection, and you start to have a very strong sexual connection to them in your home. I also feel that you guys are rejuvenating and clearing out your home in terms of emotional stress. So if you guys are having any emotional stress in the home, I do see something shifting with that, and it feels like a big shift. I'm hearing a shit shift. So basically there's a lot of shit that needs to be shifted, and it could be you're actually physically clearing out your home as well, to either move or to get some more furniture. I'm picking up on furniture like falling apart. Okay, I keep getting like 3 cards, so can we get just 1 or 2 cards please? Wow. Okay, so underneath we have blue spinal, persistence, fresh perspective and revival, Gemini, Pluto. So give us a little read if you're drawn to. That's the throat chakra, and it looks like this, which is lovely. And then we also have the main one is lepidolite, transition, release and change. Exactly. So Libra, Jupiter, Neptune, so massive changes in your relationships, and also how you approach relationships or see them, and how your standards are really being approached, and how your standards are how you're really being listened to as well, and what you appreciate. Okay, so change is coming, and lepidolite is the perfect crystal to help with those transitions. By becoming aware of bad habits and patterns, we can release them to make room for new ones that sustain a healthy lifestyle. Lepidolite helps us let go of attachments to old behaviours and addictions, clearing away emotional ties to the stories we tell ourselves. Lepidolite encourages self-love on all levels, even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. I'm talking to you guys who are fixed. Write the story you want to live. Lepidolite. Lovely. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading, all that information is down below along with my crystal shop. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. So let's see what's going on for you guys in terms of your love in August. So you guys chose the lovely raw clear quartz, one of my faves. I have lots of faves, as you guys can tell if you've watched my videos for some time. I have quite a few faves. Okay, so we have the Sovereign. Okay, so this card has been coming up so freaking much. I'll give you guys a little bit closer. So the Sovereign is all about being a sovereign being. It's about being in your own energy, making choices for yourself, and really stepping up into your body, like not ignoring your bodily functions, not ignoring any messages your body gives you, not ignoring your intuition, not worrying about what other people's opinions are of you, that type of thing. So because we have this in your love reading, this is about you guys kind of really not worrying about what other people are thinking of you, not worrying about what people's opinions are of you. You're just kind of stepping into your own opinions and doing something that really suits you as well. And we also have these shells here, which is representing, I feel, of Neptune and that watery energy of water signs. And then we have the ram here with the ram kind of I don't know what you call horns, I don't know what you call them, but basically we have Aries and we have Neptune here. So this is all about you stepping into your power. This is about you listening to your intuition, listening to any kind of intuitive steps that come towards you. I genuinely feel like a lot of you guys are going to be drawn to really kind of doing something for you this month, but it's going to be something you wouldn't normally do, and it's going to be a very intuitive thing as well, and it's connected to your connections with other people. So as this is a love reading, I may mention friendship, work and family as well. I like to mention all the above, because not always love is about romance. It's, you know, romance romance, it literally can be anything. So we have passion. So as I said, that literally have passion, which is so amazing. So passion is all about you guys being really, really happy with your body, happy with yourself, happy in basically just really fulfilled, and very like a very sexual energy, very sacral chakra. So we have passion, innocence and inspiration. So this is really lovely. So this is about you guys choosing yourself. And I feel like the inspiration card, you guys are going to get a lot of inspiration this month. I feel like you're going to get a lot of inspiration from other people, and I feel like you're going to be inspired to expand your confidence and to do things you wouldn't normally do, so you can have more of a life for yourself. And then we have beauty as well. So you could be beautifying yourself more by really working on your emotional self, doing therapy, working on your chakras, really being aware of how you're interacting with your home, like how you're are you really setting the mood for yourself? Are you giving yourself like aromatherapy or anything like that to really enhance things? Because I feel like I'm hearing take everything out of it, like really taking advantage of everything that you have. So really take advantage of all your senses, really take advantage of the people that you have in your life, in terms of not literally taking advantage of them like they're already there, like really have chats with them, hang out with them, things like that, like really taking everything in your stride, which I really like. Okay. So I'm picking up on lots of beautifying things for this group, like aromatherapy, like a lot of incense, and kind of like adding things to your routine that make it feel more you. And I think with the innocence card, a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of inner child work. And this is very important to do with your relationships, because this is all about your self-worth and how you think about yourself, and really nurturing your emotions and how you nurture yourself on a daily basis. Very important. So your innocence is also really good, because this is actually the Leo energy. Leo energy is very innocent, very much like Gemini as well. It's very much about you guys having more play in your life, like doing that thing for yourself. Like, what is it that you really want to do in this life? And if it's not something, even like not a super huge goal, it doesn't have to be a huge goal, it can be something small. But it's also like, is there anything you can do to move towards your goals, or move towards the relationship you really, really want? Is there anything that you could do? Yeah, perfect. I did say you're working on your chakras, and you're the only group who's had a chakra come out. So we have the third chakra of the solar plexus. We have transparency. And then we also have kindness, which is really, really great. So this being in terms of your love life, This is about you being really transparent with all your relationships you have. This is about you enhancing your sense of self-worth to attract a relationship that suits you. And if you have any relationships in your life, you are transforming them right now. You're going for a really big transformation. And there's a sense of kindness coming in. I feel like there's going to be more people you're going to be attracting that are much more kinder to you, that don't treat you like, you know, you're basically poop on your shoe. And I feel like with the third chakra, you're going to manifest somebody who's got a very good sense of self-worth. And I'm hearing they're very, they have a very mature outlook on life. So I think you're going to meet a lot of people like that. Maybe not even this month, maybe in the next few months. I'm picking up on around December time. I just feel like this is about you right now. You're meeting yourself, like you're listening to yourself and what your needs are, and it's actually helping you to embrace and listen to yourself, and it's really helping you to attract a relationship that's for you, because you are focusing on who you are. So this is about you first, and then it becomes the relationship, and it's all about the transparency is very, very important. As I say, I'm getting really, really hot, so that's like confirmation. I also am hearing with transparency and connections, it's really, really important to tell people how you feel, and I'm really picking up on a sexual energy. So like if you are being close with somebody in like the bedroom or wherever, you're being like intimately close, like sexually close, it's really, really important to be transparent about what your needs are and what you want, and not to shrink yourself to make somebody else feel comfortable, because this is all about your sovereign, it's about your sovereign being energy, about you being yourself. Okie dokie, so we're going to have a look into tarot and see what else is coming in, and then we'll have a look into any types of energies or zodiac signs that want to appear in this in August this month. The moon, lovely. So going really deep within yourself, intuition and illusion. We have the Six of Wands, advancement and recognition. I'm actually picking up on a tarot. This is so ironic, but I'm actually picking up on like a tarot reader, and I'm not talking about myself. You might actually see a tarot reader this month or get a reading this month. And as I say, I'm not talking about myself. I'm picking up on fortune. I'm hearing fortune, like a fortune teller. Essentially just another word for a psychic. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and we have the Temperance. So right now, this month is about going slow, okay? I don't feel there is somebody coming in like super strongly. I feel like this is actually more about working on the relationships you already have in your life. And this doesn't have to be romantic. If you really don't have anything romantic in your life, that is completely fine. That's not just about that. It's about really being close with people as much as you can, and exploring your body as well. I feel like it's very much about exploring your body and your sacral chakra. And of course your solar plexus. With this 3 of rings, I do feel like you might be collaborating with somebody new. I am picking up on a new colleague, which could turn into a relationship, but also I do feel like you're meeting some new friends as well, who you may collaborate on a project with, and therefore enhance your career. Oh yeah, exactly, Scorpio, very sexual energy. So we have Scorpio, second house, and Saturn. So this is about your sense of self-worth, literally. It's about your passion, it's about your sexual energy, your sexual drive. And sexual drive is very much about your self-worth and how you see yourself. And the second house is very much about that, because the second house is to do with Taurus. It's about physical things, it's about the body. So if you put these all together, essentially right now you're basically preparing yourself for a really big change in your confidence, and it's going to attract so many new people into your life. And the 5 of Swords is about releasing all sense of competition and resentment around people who try to create drama in your life. Like letting go of that dramatic path and just letting people do their own thing. I'm hearing with this moderation and equilibrium, this is about stepping away from people who really don't have your best interests. And Saturn is all about taking responsibility with that as well. The second house is also about daily routines, your work ethic, your values. So what do you value? And Scorpio is all about transformation and sexuality and intimacy. So right now, I think your values right now is intimacy. Your value is becoming intimate with people. So if you can become intimate with the people that you have right now, and I'm not talking sexually because I'm talking about like family and friends as well. If you can become like emotionally intimate with people right now, this is going to prepare you for a relationship, because you're going to get used to doing it with other people. And if you can create a strong connection with your friends and family, in whatever way you can, then you are setting yourself up for a lovely relationship with a future partner, I feel. And this is also going to help you, if you have a current partner, this is going to help you guys to become closer, because you're not putting all your emphasis on that one relationship, you're sharing your energy with others. I'm also hearing get to know your friend's partner. So if you guys are in a relationship and your friend also has a partnership, then it's really, I think double dating would be a really good idea for you guys. We have Scorpio Mars. Wow, very sexual. I love that. So a lot of you guys could actually be writing almost like a 50 Shades of Grey thing. You might be really kind of bringing in that sexual element into your art or work. It's like a very creative sense. So it's really allowing people to see that side of you in a way where you're really getting yourself out there in terms of your passions, which is really great. And I can hear it makes you very, very happy. So we have Virgo, Jupiter and waxing gibbous. This is the tides changing. I'm hearing the tides are changing, and we have the 9th house of journeys. So this is really important. I see your work life being really good actually. I see you're going to get a lot of success. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to recognize you because you're working on your self-worth. People are actually really listening to you, and it's going to enhance your relationships with other people. Scorpio Mars is very much about kind of stepping into your power. It's about you allowing your boundaries not to fall back, and you're going to have a lot more fun this month. And the 11th house is also about friendships. It's about groups, and it's about awareness. So if you guys are, I feel like you're going to get a lot more out of your friendships this month than you ever really have, because you're closely connecting to yourself, and it's allowing your friends to become closer to you. I'm hearing it's allowing them to have more of a stronger connection with you. I'm hearing don't pull back, don't push people away, don't push back. So we have the 3rd house. This is reminding me of like poetry and writing. So if you guys are ever drawn to do that, definitely do that. I just see like there's a sense of self-expression that you need to express yourself with. Say if you're very romantic or you're very sexual, like you're a very sexual person, I feel like express that in what work you're doing, because it's actually preparing you for opening up to a relationship where you can really be yourself, and never hide all your passions when you're with somebody. Is what I'm picking up, and I just got massive throat chakra energy. Oh, that was strong. Okay, I'm hearing, yeah, never hide your passions around people you're interested in. This is about you being that sovereign being and just being yourself. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to take this one. Okay, so underneath, lovely, we have Onyx. This is about autonomy, which is literally what we've just been talking about, that sovereign. Autonomy, self-discipline and command. Onyx is very much about breaking free from any unhealthy relationships in order to be autonomous. And remember, the relationships need to be interdependent. So not too independent, not too codependent, very much being an independent person, which is great. Interdependency. So being independent but together. I'm hearing don't be scared of getting connected to somebody. Don't be scared of being vulnerable. So we have Cuprite and Sodalite. So Cuprite is generosity, security and flow. Sodalite, logic, instincts and rationality. Sagittarius Venus, Aquarius Venus. So very much about love, which is great. So Cuprite helps release any blockages around blame and resistance. Cuprite helps release any blame and resistance that may be blocking you from taking responsibility for the decisions you make. Activating the survival gene, Cuprite attracts what we need to make it through challenging moments, increasing our life force and overall vitality. Take the driver's seat, you're ready. A humanitarian at heart, Cuprite encourages the practice of helping others without expectations. It assists in facing issues with authority figures, especially your father, in order to become the authority figure in your own life. Sodalite, this is known to clear mental confusion around flighty feelings. It helps ease anxiety. This stone provides insight into truths that make sense not just logically but also intuitively. It calls you back to your animal instincts and guides you to trust your bodily sensations, and messages your physical self is constantly sending to your brain. Sagittarius Venus. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading, all that information is down below along with my crystal shop. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Much love. Bye.